Oh my god.
It's true.
Oh my god!
This is the response most people have had.
You told other people?
A few, a person or two. Well, my therapist.
This is a stunning revelation.
It's not that stunning.
Holly, please, it is.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? You just said this was
Fine.
that this was a date.
Yes,
That this was, without question, a date.
that's right.
That this was a date you went on with a woman.
You maybe wouldn't want to say that so loud.
God, I'm sorry.
This is all very new to me.
Sure,
I'm still trying to figure this out.
of course.
Just do something. Sip your coffee or something.
I can do that. I've got to tell you, I'm a little thrown for a loop here.
I'm starting to see that.
And I'm not saying this is a bad thing, I'm not. I think this is wonderful, really. It's just...
Wait.
Well, I'm sort of having a hard time picturing you as a lesbian.
Look.
It's just, you were with Matthew for so long.
4 years.
It never even crossed my mind that you might be into women.
It didn't cross mine either.
You gotta admit, it's a little surprising.
I suppose it is.
Does he know?
Who?
Matthew. Have
About
you
the
told him?
lunch date?
Yeah.
No. I don't talk to Matthew. I haven't talked to Matthew since he left.
Are you serious? I didn't realize that.
And Matthew and I did not get on good terms.
But I thought you said, no, I remember you telling me that it wasn't so terrible, really, and that you email sometimes.
I guess I lied.
What?
It was horrible. It ended horribly with Matthew. I told everyone otherwise.
I don't believe this.
Basically, it was just embarrassing. It was mortifying. Actually, all of it, the way it ended.
Okay, so what really happened?
Basically, it was just... Okay, basically, we woke up one morning, one Sunday, and he said, I'm not attracted to you, Holly. And quite frankly, I'm not sure I ever was. I mean, it was a little more complicated than that, but you get it.
Jesus, that is so crappy.
But this isn't about him.
What is it?
This isn't in response to him is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? This was just a lunch date. This was just a lunch I had with some really beautiful woman named Julia.
So how'd you meet her?
Please, you don't even want to know.
I do.
Okay. It's kind of weird how we met.
I'm intrigued now.
No, it's silly.
God, tell me, okay?
We met in therapy.
No way.
In group therapy.
That's insane.
We're in the middle of recording for sure. Isn't it? I just joined this group about 6 months ago, in addition to my private therapy. Could I be in more therapy? Anywho, Julia would talk about the girl she was dating, and I would talk about Matthew, and sometimes, I don't know, something, we would just sort of catch each other's eye, you know, for a second too long. And then it was just, Matthew and I broke up. I was a mess for weeks. And one night, after therapy, she gives me her card and says she wants to have lunch. and I wasn't sure at all, but what she wanted.
But you called her.
A few days later, yeah,
And you two met up.
we did.
That is so adventurous of you.
I guess so.
You were in a sorority in college. You're a lesbian now. I just needed to say that. Go on.
Alice.
No, really, I think this is all just great. One little thingy. What does she look like?
Oh my God. She's gorgeous. You remember Meryl Streep from Kramer vs. Kramer?
Sure.
That's Julia. Long hair, sort of tinted. That's very quiet beauty, you know.
I hated Meryl Streep in that movie. Her character was just despicable. My stuff, keep going.
I don't know what else to tell you. She's great. She runs this wonderful little gallery down in Tribeca. She's showing this new kid, right, who she swears is the next Keith Haring.
And you like her?
Alice.
I think you like her.
I had lunch with her. One lunch.
Where'd you go?
We went, now don't get all, but we went to Montrecat.
Are you serious? Oh my God, Holly.
She suggested it. It was right by her gallery.
What a fabulous choice.
Alice. Alice.
That was tacky. Sorry. Come on.
Never should have asked that. She paid.
We love her.
Oh, wasn't that nice of her?
So nice.
So, she shows up, looking amazing, I might add, and we sit down and have a couple of glasses of wine. I know, in the middle of the day, totally decadent. And we were eating our salads, Caesar for me, mixed greens for her. Not sure why I told you that, but she puts her hand on my knee under the table, and I positively swooned. I do, right there in Montreal.
I'm dying right now. I just need to inform you that I am absolutely dying. Go on.
Okay. And I also just know, in the moment, it becomes very clear. This is it. Julia and me. The two of us. Until we grow old. I mean, like, my heart is fluttering. I don't know where I've been. I don't even know where I've been happier, you know? I mean, like, I don't know when I've ever felt more alive, more right with everything.
Dying. So dying.
And that's when it hit me. I'm a lesbian. This is who I am now. Hold on. And if anyone has a problem with being a lesbian, then they can just forget it. Okay. I canceled a tuna in order to T-bone steak.
You did not.
I did. With french fries and slaw. And red wine. And lots of bread. Now that I've got the waiter's attention, I pre-ordered a chocolate mosaic for dessert.
They serve slaw at Montrecat.
I mean, if I'm going to be a lesbian, the world can kiss my fat butt. I'm going to be a bare-bellied, big-boobed, bull-dyke.
I don't believe this.
I'm going to eat red meat, and I'm going to deep-tongue kiss girls in public.
I don't know what to say to this.
I'm going to bare my boobs in the gay pride parade.
You are? For real?
I'm going to be a dyke on a bike and wear leather in late June, even though it's blistering hot and militant to shake, you know.
I'm stunned.
And I'm having these thoughts. And Julia's wiping this trickle of blood from my steak off my chin. And before I even know it, I sort of managed to brush my hand along her breast. Very casually. Let's face it. I grabbed her boob. With a steady sense of entitlement right there in Montrecat.
Beyond dying.
And Julia gasped. I gasped. And everyone sees it. What have I done? I touched this woman in public. I've done this thing, this shocking thing. There's this palpable silence all around. And I just start to cry. I can't help it. The tears just come. I miss Matthew. I miss him so much.
Of course you do.
This isn't me. What am I even doing here?
Oh, honey.
Oh my God. What was I thinking? Going on a date with a woman?
You're finding your way.
I mean, come on. I can't eat red meat. It makes my tummy all upset.
It is very heavy.
And Julia is a lipstick lesbian. She's not gonna want to date some bull dyke.
I can't believe you even know this terminology.
And the worst part is, I'm gonna see her on Thursday. In group. If Julia brings this up, I'll absolutely die.
I'm sure she won't.
Who knows? Who knows?
You're gonna get over Matthew. You will, trust me.
I don't believe I just told you all of this.
You're going to get over Matthew. You will, trust me.
Who knows?
You will, trust me.
I'm not sure about that.
No. Look at me in the eye, Holly. I mean it. This might take a little time, but you'll be fine.
God, I hope. She is really wonderful, though. Julia. I really like her. I hope she finds somebody special.